The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. Hy-Vee in Windham is your employee-owned grocery store, featuring the freshest produce and a full-service meat department. Visit our deli with hot, ready-to-eat entrees and daily lunch counter specials. Great selection, outstanding service, Hy-Vee of Windham, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
I am joined right now by Windham senior Kadyn Paulson, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Kadyn.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Thursday's meet, and first meet of the year against JCC. They're traditionally a pretty tough team. What have you guys been working on to help keep scores a little bit closer to a team like that?
Being neat, pointing your toes, and just putting things in your routine that look good, but also meet your requirements that you need to have higher scores, and just overall just be as clean as you can be.
For people that aren't overly familiar with gymnastics, what are some of the required elements to be able to score at certain levels in each event?
So you have like advanced highs and then high superiors and everything like that. But like, so for example, on beam, you have to have a spin full. You're also supposed to have like a flight, which would be a round off, back handspring, or like, where you're going off the beam. And that's like one of the harder skills to get on beam. But if you have the requirement, it can higher your score. Mm-hmm. Or like a 1.5 spin full on floor is a requirement. So having that will make your score go up in an easier way.
You finished with an all-around score of 33.2. Coach tells me that was a career best for you,
yeah.
And that's got to feel pretty nice. But what were some key things on Thursday that helped hit that score?
I cleaned up my routines, practice. That's what I worked on, was pointing my toes and staying tight, just because they like to see a clean routine. You don't want to go too fast. You don't want to be sloppy. They just like it clean and just hit all your skills, finish it, salute after every pass, and just take your time. Don't rush through any of your routines. But I was ready, and I think that's what I was calm. I feel like right before, but it was nerve-wracking.
I know that you guys do a lot of work in the off season, but there's only so much that you can do.
Yeah.
Take me through what's the biggest limitation for you as a gymnast right now, as far as just the preparation goes.
Yeah, we don't have the gym year round like a lot of schools do, but that's tough, not moving your body like that, or even going from volleyball or a different sport to this sport, and like you work every muscle in your body, which is crazy because you're sore that whole first week. So also like our gym is small, and so we don't have like the in the ground pits like a lot of other schools do. So trying scarier, tougher skills is a lot harder because you can get injured a lot easier because we don't have the pits or like the things. So I don't know, I'd say it's just a lot of mind games because you don't have like a softer landing or like landing and things like that.
Right now, when you look at just historically speaking, the difference between the Windham area program and some of the other programs is, the big area of difference is bars.
Yeah.
And the pits that you're talking about, that's where, that's used specifically for bars. Yep. And for higher level skills. Mm-hmm. Now, on Thursday, you were in the 8s. Mm-hmm. On bars. So take me through what was different this time around.
I did my uprises, and I added like a new skill in there, which uprises are like a pretty advanced skill, and you don't see a lot of people actually doing those because even if you do them and they don't look nice, you don't really score that high. I know bars is my favorite. I just try to stay clean and tight and just keep it going because they don't like to see stops or like choppiness through your bar routine. I'm also working handstands and a lot of new skills on bars, hopefully to higher that score because, yeah, I just want to go somewhere on bars.
On bars, if you can get to the handstand, you know, the teams like Worthington throw in giants. And if you can get to a handstand, then you can do a giant.
So, yeah, that's also my thing is, like, I have my handstand or I'll go over the other way. Like, I can do the handstand, but I'm nervous because we don't have the pit to do giants. So that's where it's like a step back where I'm too scared or, like, it's just my mind's not there to do giants. So I'm trying to put it with a different skill because you can't really just do a handstand and get off the bar. Like, so.
When you look at your team right now, though, you know, you've got veterans and you also have some girls that are event specialists that are pretty solid.
They scored pretty high on vault, but then we had some lower scores on vault and at floor, which they can do. Like, we can score high on floor, you just have to have a good day and you have to stay clean, and which is what they're working on. But even if we had higher floor scores, which we know we can get there, they have the skill and they can do it. That'll put us up with the other teams, and we just got to work up to that, I guess. That's all you can do.
And you know, of course, beam is always kind of an equalizer. And if you guys are able to hit on beam, that really boosts the score.
Yep.
Likewise, you know, beam is also an event of momentum. And if if the first person has a bunch of falls, that kind of trickles through the order, doesn't it?
Through everyone else, then, don't have the faith.
What's been your biggest area of growth as a gymnast?
I'd say bars, really. I've gotten a lot better on bars, and just throughout, like, all gymnastics, it's just, like I said, pointing your toes and staying clean and being tight and just taking it slow, but, like, keeping the momentum. Like you said, you have to just go on throughout your routine and just look like you're having fun and enjoy it, because that's what the judges like to see, is a smile on your face and just to be neat and clean. And I feel like I've gotten really good at that.
You guys have Worthington on the horizon, and obviously, you know, Worthington right now is kind of head and shoulders above everybody in this area. But the goal isn't necessarily to beat Worthington at this point. It's just to get a good measuring guy and, you know, measuring stick and see just how far you guys have come and how far you still have to go.
Yeah.
Long term, though, I know that the goal is to end your season up at St. Paul.
Yeah.
What's it going to take to get to state, and do you feel like you've got a chance, you know, in a better chance in a particular event?
For me, I think my vault, I don't know, I struggled last meet on my vault. I got a pretty low score, which is all me, and I need to work on that and stay tight, because compared to last year, I'm just struggling on vault this year. I might try and do a new skill on vault and see if I can higher my score. I think vault or bars is probably my best way of going up to state, and I hope I can get there as long as I can just get some new skills in there. Being on the team with my 3 older sisters and just being in gymnastics with them and hanging out with them and competing with them. That was fun. Probably Drummer Boy by Justin Bieber. Worthington, probably, known in Hallie Bullerman, I guess. She's a pretty good gymnast. Probably I have some attitude, but I'm energetic and fun to be around. I do like drawing, actually, surprisingly, and just probably hang out with family. I don't know, I just like to hang out with people and friends.
And of course, you're a senior this year. Have you started narrowing down the college choices? Or what's next?
I haven't really picked a college. I think I want to do radiation therapy. So I have looked at St. Cloud State University, but that I don't know if I'm going to go there yet.
Well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on a nice meet on Thursday. Best of luck the rest of the way. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee in Windham is your employee-owned grocery store, featuring the freshest produce and a full-service meat department. Visit our deli with hot, ready-to-eat entrees and daily lunch counter specials. Great selection, outstanding service, Hy-Vee of Wyndham, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.